Hello, Who Dat Nation fans. I decided to show off the autograph cards that I have, Saints autograph cards I've gotten over the years. These are just the cards I'm showing. I do have other things like loose leaf paper, pictures and stuff signed. When I don't have their cards or pictures, I just get them signed on loose leaf paper. I'll do that in another video, probably tomorrow, the next day. This video is just for autograph cards, and in the particular order because I put them in order on the order I have. And of course I have a football signed with a bunch of players. I have all kinds of stuff signed, but these are just going to be the cards. So this is the order I've gotten them in, and what I can remember off them. This one, first autograph, is a Deuce McAllister rookie card. When I was working at Academy years ago, or for Super Bowl, I believe it was, he came and signed autographs. I had 4 cards. We were only supposed to get 1 autograph because he went and signed for the employees first. And towards the end, I just happened to see my boss, and I snuck another card in to get autographed. But and he had actually commented on this particular card. He had never seen this rookie card before. So that's wait a minute. Sorry about the thing. I'm bad with the camera. So that's a Deuce McAllister rookie card. There's the back. I'm bad with the camera, so please excuse me. I'm still learning the whole camera process. Okay, there's the second card I got from Deuce to sign. It's a second-year card. It's 2002 Upper Deck. So that's 2 cards. Next autograph signing I got for a card was I went to a Walgreens near where my mom had worked in Covington, and I got met Ricky Jackson and Vaughn Johnson. Now, Vaughn Johnson, I have an autograph on a picture. That'll be in another video. However, I had to pay for this autograph. His bodyguards were like, I was the first in line. He was promoting his cookbook at the time, and he said if anything else wanted signed, you had to pay $5. So, you know, I had to pay $5 for him to sign my card. So, you know, 1985 Topps. All right. Next card. I think I got this at Go for the Gold. I can't remember. Go for the Gold was a LSU Saints place down here. They had 2 of them. They closed down. I think I got this for Go for the Gold, but this is a Chris Ivory rookie card tribute. It's a Topps card, 2010, and it's like on a hologram card. Changes the colors, so, and he signed it there. So that's Chris Ivory. Next one is Thomas Morstead. I got this signed on a Super Bowl Saints card. I met him at Academy also when I was working there. He did a clinic. Every year they would do clinics for kids and stuff like that. So I met him there. So there's a card there. Super Bowl card. And they also gave out an actual card that says Academy on it with his official logo that's got his silver signature on it, which is in my binder. I'll show that when I dig with all the other stuff. This is an autograph. I can't remember who's on this one, to be honest. I think it's Kevin Hauser. I don't remember. I have it written down on my Facebook log, but it's on the Saints Super Bowl card. See it? Autograph there. Okay. Okay, this one is Mark Ingram rookie card. I met him when he was signing it. They just opened Dick's Sporting Goods down away from me, and I went there and I got him to sign a rookie card. It's a Panini rookie card, 2011 to number 172 of 999. So he only made 999 of these, and he signed this. This was a free signing. Oh, I'm not too shaky on it. This is 172 of 999. It looks backwards for me. Hopefully it's not backwards when you see the video. So I'm trying to figure out how to get a name. All right. I have a couple of Robert Meacham cards. I met him. He was signing at Toyota. Slidell. And I also got that same day we also got I'm trying to remember. I think I got Cooks' autograph that same day also on another card, because we got two Saints autograph. We went one place and then we went to Aaron's by the Saints facility. But here's a rookie card, Meacham when he wore 85. And then here's a card, 154, 199 when he wore 17. I asked him why he wore two different numbers. He said he was just given the first one. He didn't like that one, so he switched. So, if you can see, it says 154, 199. Next card is the first Drew Brees card I got signed, and I think probably the best one. It's the cherished card in my collection. It has no words for it. It's Super Bowl card, Super Bowl ticket card, and I happen to think this is an awesome card. And it says on the back how we won the Super Bowl. So I'm trying to hold these as steady as I can. All right, now this card has 5 different signatures on it. It's a unique card because it's a 1967 or 66 Philadelphia card. See, it says on the back it's a team. That was weird how the picture just jumped. It's a team card from 66, 67. It's got 5 different signatures on it. It's got Meacham up here, number 17, right there. The one that says looks like Buff. 4 in the corner is Ryan Griffin. That one right there, 93, is Junior Gillette. Number 10, right there, that's Brandon Cooks. And number 72 on the bottom is Teron Armstead. And these are all different, various places. Like, not at the same place, just various places. All right, next 2 autographs I got at the same time. And this is pretty cool. It's more Drew Brees autograph. So this is a 2001 Sage card, number 1 of 4,500. It's his college card. So he didn't sign a number 9. He went to sign 15, but he only, it's because his jersey's 5, but he only wrote 5. You can't really see where he wrote 15. But you see on the bottom, it's hard to see. 1 of 4,700. 4,500, I'm sorry. So, and you see his rookie card. So that's pretty cool. Next one is I'm sorry, 2002 card of him with the Chargers, and this is a pretty cool card because he laid out for this one, so I got him to sign that. So basically, I have all Brees' card. I have his Purdue card signed, his Chargers card, and Saints card signed. So I apologize if I wave. I can't keep it really straight in my hand. Anyway, then you saw this card because this is the first card. I have 2 of them. See, I have 2 of them signed. So this isn't the first card. So we went to the Saints practice at Tulane Stadium, whatever it's called, Ullman Stadium, and I got McAllister's son, second rookie card. Then in the same cards, I got Hebert to sign, 1987 tops, I believe. Got him to sign that one. '88 tops. He signed that one. That's a beautiful card. And then I had like an oddball character card Um, I'm not sure what year it is. Well, it says 1189 on the back, so it's got to be 89. It's a Sports Illustrated Kids card. All right. So that's weird. I didn't even know I had that one sitting there. There we go. Put that in there. Make that two separate cards because I didn't realize those were together. And the last three that I have is, this is a pretty cool autograph card. It's an all pro. These last three, Drew Brees. This one is all pro, and it's one of these reflector cards, so it's pretty cool. I like this one here. It's 2008 Pro Bowl. This one, I took it out the package. So 2008 Stars of the Game. And I had it in that plastic, so I took it out just for a second. It's going back in the plastic, don't worry. And this last one is 2008 SP Authentic Pro Bowl Performers. PB17. Y'all already probably saw the back. So, all right, put this back in the sleeve. I never take it out, but I'm only taking it out just for this one occasion. So, all right. So that's the autograph cards that I have. Not many. I'm building it up. Don't worry. I have plenty more autographs. I have a football autograph. I have. Hey, I got a person. Hello, person. How you doing? I was just showing all my autographs. I hope you saw a few of them. I guess you left that fast, but that's okay. You can watch it at your convenience. Oh, there you are again. Okay. YouTube's kind of funny. It goes back and forth. Hey, thanks, Ty. Yeah, I got the idea. When I watched your video, I hope you subbed me. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, these are all the Saints autographs. I have plenty more autographs. These are just the cards. Last couple of years, I've been building up my collection. I have a whole football signed with Saints players. I have autographs. I have a bunch of loose leaf paper with the thing. Oh, okay, it's cool, Ty. It don't tell me who subs, so I don't know. But I'm assuming you're watching this, so I'm trying to build up the fan base. Every time I get 2 or 3 subs, I lose a sub. So, I have certain, certain cards and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know how much you caught. That was the ending of that. But I have, like I said, I have a football sign, Saints plays. I go to training camp at least once or twice a year. I'm hopefully going to go this year a couple of times. And that's just me. Now, my friend has the Drew Brees book signed. He has a hat, a regular Saints hat with a bunch of autographs. Now, he actually has a few autographs I don't have. He has Tracy Porter, and he has Luke McCown, and, Luke McCown walked right past me, that bastard. Marcus Davenport, oh, he's a hell of a player. He's a quiet player, but a lot of people are making a big deal. Oh, we gave 2 number 1 draft picks away. Well, not really. We just traded 27 to 14. We only gave up 1 draft, 1 number 1, and a 5th round. But if we win the Super Bowl, the number 1's going to be a 32. So you want the number 1 pick to be in the high 30s. You don't want the number 1 pick to be like 6 or something like that. Because then, whoever we traded with, which I forgot, which escapes me at the time, I think it was the Packers. Yes, that's who we traded with. But they just started OTAs. I think this week they just started it. Press did the last 2 or 3 days. I don't know when it's open to the public. Hopefully soon, in the next week or 2. OTAs or OTAs might not be open to the public, but I know the mini camps are and the training camp. Last year, if you watch the first 3 videos we have, first two out of the 3 videos we have, is you'll see me getting all of these signed, these cards. Like, I'm right there, I'm talking to Drew Brees. He's not really saying anything to me. I mean, one time I wasn't paying attention, and he goes, "Here you go." I had my notebook with my loose leaf paper standing there, and he just took it from me and signed it. I didn't realize he took it from me. I was like, okay, cool, you know. And then, like, one video I have is that in the first 3, and then, you know, of course, with the Google Chrome, I can now do the cams and the live streams. So I couldn't really do many calls before. But yeah, Davenport's a hell of a player. I don't know, but I tend to think they're going to use Boston Scott mainly on special teams, kick returner, punt returner. He may occasionally, you know, get carries. It would be pretty fun to see Kamara and Scott. Although we have Williams, Jonathan Williams, I believe, and then we have a few other players. Everybody's going to get touches because they don't want to overpower Kamara into getting like 150 carries in the first 4 games. So personally, I think that I don't know if he's going to be a number 2 back. I could be wrong. I don't know what Sean Payton's thinking. I'm not the coach. Haven't met him yet. They're not going to get DeMarco Murray. He doesn't fit the character. He doesn't fit the Saints character. So, and this is weird. YouTube's showing I don't have any viewers, but you're still here, so I don't know. I don't think YouTube can count. But, yeah, we also have Trey Edmonds as a backup. So, and then we still have Daniel Lasco. So we have 4 or 5 running backs that I know of that's on there. And I believe we picked up a running back. I can't remember his name. But, you know, Kamara and Scott sounds like a good tandem. I mean, they drafted him. They compared him to Darren Sproles. Now, he's from Louisiana Tech, so I did see him play, not live, but I did see him play on TV, and I saw clips on YouTube. He did run back a few kicks. He's a good 3rd down running back. He even came out and he admitted, he goes, "I'll play wherever the coach wants me." And they said, "Well, how about special teams?" And he says, definitely. I mean, to make a roster, you have to make an impact somewhere. I mean, look at Taysom Hill. They signed him late in the season. They didn't give him any snaps. He volunteered to play special teams. He made a couple good tackles. You know, now he's impressing himself. He might be the number 2 quarterback. You know, I still can't get over the fact that Garrett Grayson, we drafted this idiot 3 years in a row, gave up a number 3 round draft pick, and didn't even play him. So I was hoping and praying that we didn't. The Saints re-sign Ingram. I would think probably yes. I would hope they do. You know, with this 4-game suspension looming, I don't know. He is holding out right now. He's not – well, technically he's not holding out. He's just not being – OTAs aren't mandatory, so he's skipping them. Even though coach wants him to come in, he's skipping them. He can still practice. But it all depends on how much money he wants. I mean, if he wants – and he is like – he's going to be 28, 29, somewhere in that range. Usually you hit your prime. Once you hit 30 and as a running back, that's kind of old. So I think it's going to depend on how much money he wants. And, you know, they may say, hey, you know, Boston. Yeah, I mean, look at what Kamara did. Nobody really expected that. But then again, Tennessee didn't play him. So Boston Scott may come up, or somebody else may come up and do really good. And they may say, you know what? We might, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him. So, I mean, but I would say as of now, I think they're going to re-sign him, but you can't really be too sure, you know. I mean, this is his contract year, so, and he's already going to miss the first 4 games. So he only really got 1,000 yards the last 2 years. And a lot of people call him a bust, but he wasn't the majority of the running back most of the years. He split last year. I mean, Ingram could probably have 2,000 yards rushing by himself if, well, not 2,000, maybe 1,500 or something like that. But I guarantee, Kamara could have had a lot more. Biggest threat? I don't know. I hate all those teams. I hate the Falcons, hate the Panthers, hate the Bucks. Panthers, you got to worry about Scam Newton, a.k.a. Supergirl. Matt Ryan, Matty Ice, whatever the hell you call him. I call him Melted Ice. He signed a 5-year contract, so Cam Jordan gets to beat the crap out of him for 5 years. So, and the Bucks have Jameis Winston, who I'm not really worried about. So I guess if I had to pick, I would have to think the Falcons are probably they're our biggest rival, and if everything holds up right, week 5. Plus we play the Falcons on Thanksgiving. If everything holds up right, week 5, Drew Brees breaks the NFL all-time career passing yardage record against the Falcons, and he even came out and said he thinks that's why we have a Monday night game on week number 5. So I will want nothing more than Drew Brees to pass for 650 yards. Well, the record's 558. But yeah, I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say the Falcons and the Panthers did good last year. So those are always the two enemies, Custom jersey. I had a guy come into my work, and he's a kid. He must have been like 18, 19. He's a teenager, I guess. He's a tall dude. He comes in wearing a number 1 Cam Newton jersey. And this was after we beat them in the playoffs. And I said, man, I looked at him. I shook my head. I said, you're rooting for the wrong team. He's like, well, I don't. He goes, I know. He goes, I don't like the Panthers. I just like Cam Newton. And I'm like, man, you are so brave to be wearing a Carolina Panthers jersey in Saints territory. He's lucky I even went up and talked to him. I should have ignored his ass. Oh, yeah, I seen those Atlanta led by. Yeah, I saw a bunch of those at training camp last year. They had a lady wearing it. And I did a Facebook post, and I'm commentating, and she gets in my way. And, yeah, they had a guy, but they also had a lady wearing it. And she was wearing one. And it was funny. She was standing in front of my way, and I'm like, excuse me, I'm filming. Move. She's like, oh, okay. I mean, she turned around, and I said, oh, I see you got one of those. And she said, yeah, this guy, blah, 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 selling them. He was selling them for like $30 or something at the time. So I don't know. I can make my own very easily. I mean, hell, I take a white shirt, I take a Mark's lot, and I write on there. There you go. It's not a jersey; it'd be a shirt, but it's not too bad. But yeah, when I was watching your video and I saw some Saints cards. You saw your Saints cards. You had that Tony Gonzalez Falcons card, and I was like, yuck. But then again, I have Falcons cards. I want to get rid of them. The Falcons cards, Bucks cards. I'm trying to trade them for Saints cards. I have Saints cards. I have cards going back to the 70s, 60s, 50s. I have some old cards. My oldest one is a 1951 Bauman. I forget the guy's name. It's 1951. That's way before my time. But I have a couple binders sitting right over here. If I flip my laptop, you could probably see it, but if I do that, then it might mess my signal up. If you want to trade some cards, I have some duplicates. I don't know if you have any duplicates. I have duplicates of certain cards, Saints cards. I'm willing to trade. I attempted to trade twice with people. One guy stiffed me, and whatever it was. I lost a John 4K card through the mail, but I did get a signature on an 8x10, a big glossy. But another guy I had set up, he wanted to trade me cards, and he was like, "Oh, you need to send first. You need to send first." And I said, "No. You need to send first." I said, because a lot of these people, they get ripped off and stuff. So, Panthers fans always say, you know what their year is? Panthers are going 2-14. That's their year. And the only 2 wins they're going to win is they're probably going to beat the Bucs twice. Because the Falcons are going to kick. Falcons are way better than the Panthers. They're going to kick their you-know-what. And the Saints were way better than the Panthers. We went 3-0 against the Panthers. We swept their ass. We didn't go 2-0. We went 3-0 against them. We split against Atlanta. We should have beat Atlanta. The referees screwed us on that first game. We should have beat them, to be perfectly honest. We should have beat them. But, yeah, every team around this year, every team 0-0, they start afresh. Every team thinks they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I know we are. We should have went last year. Perfectly honest, that fluke-ass play when the Vikings turned on the air conditioner, in the dome, because the Vikings got the crap beat out of them by the Eagles. We would have beat the Vikings. We were no match for the Eagles. We would have beat the crap out of the Eagles, and we would have had revenge on our mind against the Patriots, and we would have beat the crap out of Tom Brady. We wouldn't have won the Super Bowl last year. So I got the Super Bowl hat right here. I never bought the shirt, but I got the hat. So it's a Super Bowl champs. And this is the conference 2009 shirt. But yeah, we should have won. We got screwed last year. We should have won last year, in all honesty. If it wasn't for that fluke-ass play, if we would have got that first down, the game would have been over. We didn't pick up that first down. Then we had the punt, and they got the ball back with like 10 seconds left, and who, the Panthers? I don't pay attention to the Panthers. I know the Panthers still have Calvin Benjamin. I mean, I know they drafted a receiver. They drafted the Panthers and the Falcons like to draft LSU players. I think the Panthers drafted Calvin Ridley, I think. I mean, I'm not worried about the Panthers because we got Marcus Williams. That dude shut down. Yeah, he was on the receiving end of the Vikings play, but, it wasn't his fault. That could have happened to anybody. People blame him like crazy. That could have happened to anybody. I didn't see the play when it happened live. I was at work. I saw it about 10, 15 minutes later on my phone. I was listening to it, and I'm like, did I hear that right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They traded him to the Bills. I forgot. Well, he sucks anyway. So I can't name you other than the only people I can name on the roster of the Panthers is Cam Newton, McCaffrey. That's probably it. I don't pay attention to their roster offhand. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know. I pay attention. Pay attention to the Saints. But I mean, we got Cam Jordan on defense. We got Davenport. We got Von Bell as a safety, free safety. We got Marcus Williams. We got Ken Crawley. We got the cornerbacks. We got top 10, 15 defense. We swept them last year, so I don't care who they added with. I have Archie. Wait, you do? I didn't say it. I have Archie Manning's rookie card. I don't think it's really worth much now. I bought it for $20 like 15 years ago. I think it's worth like $6 now, $7. I have it in my binder. I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show that in another video, probably. Probably tomorrow. Okay, I was listening to something. I have quite a few Archie Manning rookie cards. I have a giant. It's about this big. It's a giant rookie. It's a giant card from like the 78 or 79. A lot of people have his address, and I don't like to do the TTM. They have this thing called TTM collectors, like they through the mail. They get autographs. You never know if they're really signing or not. I mean, I sent the John Forcade card. It got lost in the mail. It's the only time I'm doing it. You know, I may do it. Well, there's one other card I want to get signed, but all the autographs that I showed, I got in person. I don't believe in sending it in the mail, this and that, because you never know. You never know if it's them or not. Like Pat Swilling, his wife freaking signs. Ah, okay. I just saw that video. I think I usually subscribe to any Saints people. So I think I saw you on a video comment. So that's why I subscribed to you. And I just happened to check that. I wanted to see, you know, I want to see videos. So I saw it. I'm guessing, I don't know your age. I'm guessing you're like 15 or something. I could be wrong. Maybe you're younger, maybe you're older. But it's always good in this day and age because young people nowadays aren't really into card collecting. Back in the day, like when I was growing up, like in the 80s and 90s, you only had 2 or 3 companies. The early to mid 90s is when they started with all this reflector and 3D crap and well, not 3D, but just like the market got saturated with like 18 million companies and they had all of these sets and blah, blah, blah. I have many Pat Swilling cards. Don't ever send a Pat Swilling card to his house because he don't sign. His wife signs. It's a proven fact. That is why I don't do the through the mail. They have communities on Facebook where it's called TTM because I talked to this guy and he gets all kinds of autographs from all kinds of players, Saints players, basketball, football, hockey, tennis, baseball, and he had told me something about that, and I actually saw an article about that. So some of them do auto pen where they do the signature and then it goes into the machine, and then the machine signs it. Even though the person signed it, the machine signs the signature how he did it. So I'm always getting my autographs in person. I have quite a few other autographs in my binder. I'm going to do another video on that. I have a Junior Gillette photo, me and my friend. I have Vaughn Johnson, Dome Patrol autograph. I have a few more. I have Ryan Griffin, another one. Let me think. I have my Gil Finnerty autograph from like 1990 when I met him in the Superdome. He was a running back. He played for the Saints for 2 or 3 years. I have like 4 or 5 cards I'm going to get signed from him. I'm going to mail it to his house. I think he lives in Atlanta. And I'm going to take a chance and mail those particular cards and see if he signs it or not. But I mean, you know, those cards are worth like 5 cents. So if they get lost in the mail, I have duplicates. So, you know, just like the John Forcade, it got lost in the mail. But, you know, hopefully they don't get lost in the mail. So, yeah, but, you know, I'm willing. I want to see whatever card I have. Probably football. I probably have like maybe 700-800 football cards. Baseball, I have probably close to 1 million. Hockey, you know, I have maybe 20-30. Basketball, I have a couple of hundred. I'm mainly into baseball. Growing up in football and Saints. Yeah, I saw that. I saw you had. You had a Tony Gonzalez, you had a Russell Wilson, you had Terrell Pryor. I can't remember the other ones you had, and you had a bunch of Saints cards. And most of those Saints cards you have, I don't have. So, then again, I don't have too many of the newer Saints cards. I have a few of them. I have a lot of the Saints cards growing up. I grew up I was born in 80, so I grew up in the mid-'80s, 90s, so I have a bunch of those cards. You know, I haven't really, in the last 5 to 7 years, I mean, I used to buy cards off of eBay like crazy. I haven't really bought that many cards yet. I mean, I haven't really bought packs in a long time. I see YouTubers do the open packs. I might do an open pack on my other channel. If you want to follow my other channel, it's Field Guy 316, FIELDGUI 316. I talk about anything there, you know. I want to do a hodgepodge on that channel. Like, I have hobbies where I like do I have all kinds of videos to show there. But I'm gonna make another video where I show the rest of my cards. I mean, the rest of my autographs. I'm gonna show all my Saints cards. I have 2 binders worth. I really should have more, to be honest, but I just never got around to spending money to get them. And I'm kind of cheap. I buy cards off of eBay. I used to buy them for like $1 or less. So, but you can buy some pretty good cards off there. I have a football signed from 2 or 3 years ago with a bunch of stuff. So I stopped watching WWE like 3 or 4 years ago. It got ridiculous. It's gotten to a point where it just got too ridiculous. I got tired of when they started. I mean, I still follow it on Twitter mostly, Monday nights and stuff. I know SmackDown's going on Friday nights to Fox, which is very odd. So you're going to have SmackDown on Fox in 2019. So they're still, you know, they don't even call it wrestling anymore. It's sports entertainment, which is bullshit. My friend got me started watching wrestling in the 90s, like when I was in like 94, 95, 96, 97. I was in high school. And started watching WCW. I watched a lot of the old classic ones. I followed Jim Cornette on Twitter, and I watch his shows on here and stuff. But I mean, why not? WWE signed Ronda Rousey, so anything's possible. A lot of football players back in the 60s and 70s, they didn't get paid what they get paid today, so they had to have second jobs to supplement their income. Wahoo McDaniel used to play in the NFL for, I think, the Broncos and the Jets in the 60s and 70s. He retired and he became big wrestling. You know, I don't think he was ever with WWE, WWF. He was big. Ernie Ladd, he's like 6'8", 6'9". For years, he was with different organizations. He retired with the WWE, wrestled with them. Then he became an agent or vice president or something. There are football, you know, Goldberg, he played for the Falcons for 3 years where he blew out his knee. Then he became a wrestler. I remember when Brock Lesnar quit the WWE and tried out for the Minnesota Vikings, and it's on YouTube, and they beat the crap out of him. He couldn't hang with the NFL. He played in the preseason game. He couldn't hang. He played, I think, defensive end, defensive tackle, defensive end, and the offensive line was just kicking his ass. But there have been football players. There's one football player now. I forget who they're trying to get. Maybe it is Mike Evans. I don't remember. But yeah. Actually, there was a Saints player. I can't remember who that the WWF wanted in the 80s or the 70s. And he was drafted by the Saints. And he played for the Saints for a year. I think the WWE wanted him, and he got drafted by the Saints, and he played for the Saints for like 6 or 7 years. I can't remember. This was a long ago. I heard it researched on the Google, and I can't remember who it was. But there are certain players that were drafted and didn't play NFL and just went to wrestling because wrestling paid more money. And like I said, they don't have to do it now. But back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, you know, NFL players didn't get paid nearly as much as they get paid now. So they had to have second jobs. Yeah. That was bullshit. I saw that. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, you know the Jameis Winston thing where he does like that and he pushes the back and he goes he's got to switch Lattimore off. That's like a big meme thing. I'm like, how the hell that moron? How the hell did Jameis Winston did not get kicked out of that game, and Mike Evans did? Both of them should have got kicked out of that game. It's beyond me. I mean, he basically punched Lattimore in the back of the freaking head, and he didn't get ejected. I don't even think he got fined. Maybe he did. I can't remember. But he stayed in the game. Jameis Winston was hurt on the sidelines. He wasn't even in the goddamn game. He comes off the bench and he swings in the back of his head, takes a cheap shot. Mike Evans did too. Mike Evans, all of them, they're dirty players. And Buccaneers players, I'm telling you, they're dirty. But that's fine. They beat us in the last game of the season last year. We felt sorry for them, so we gave them a win. But, you know, we're going to sweep their ass. We're going to sweep their ass. Freaking whatever. So I'm not really concerned about all, but yeah, we're going to oh, damn, my foot. Fell asleep. But yeah, we're definitely going to we're going to beat them. I'm not worried. Mike Evans can go to WWE. I don't watch it now. I stopped watching WWE like 2 or 3 years ago. You know, I mean, I pay attention to it on Twitter or so often. I mean, they had WrestleMania in New Orleans this year, so, you know. But, yeah, they can. I hope they go to WWE and get their ass handed to them, you know. But you don't see that many football players. Football players have clauses in their contracts. Like, I think the last time a football player actually did anything was like WCW. Like Karl Malone for the NBA did something. Karl Malone did something. Dennis Rodman, NBA. As far as football-wise, like 96, 97, when Reggie White won the Super Bowl, they had Reggie White and Kevin Green. I think Reggie White was still with Green Bay, and Kevin Green was with the Panthers at the time. And they were on opposite sides. One was with the, if I remember right, one was with the NWO and one was with WCW, something like that. That was one of the last times of football. And you probably won't see that anymore. I mean, you'll see a football player go there, but as far as participating, I don't know. Now, Drew Brees always brings his sons, and they sit in the front row. I think they went to WrestleMania, but the last 2 or 3 times they came to New Orleans, Drew Brees was sitting in the front row. They didn't even acknowledge – they acknowledged him as far as like, oh, Drew Brees is sitting there. But, you know, one time Vince McMahon was in the ring. I would have been like, look, it's Drew Brees. Let's bring him in the ring. But because they don't call it wrestling anymore. It's entertainment. It's sports entertainment. You can blame Kevin Dunn for that bullshit. You know, you can blame Kevin Dunn. That dude's a fucking idiot. You know, just from research, you look him up. Nobody likes that guy. That dude's going to be around another 20 years or until Vince McMahon kicks bucket. And then Triple H is going to take over and fire all of those idiots, whoever's left. But yeah. So, I don't know if you're still there or not. It keeps telling me 0. Why is it almost the whole time you were here it says 0? YouTube needs to fix this crap. So I'm going to change the title of this video slightly. I'm going to put end chat at the end because usually I come on here and I just chat, but I decided to do my cards. I think tomorrow, the next day, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to show my binder cards, and that's going to be a long video because I have a lot of cards. And they're in the plastic. See, the way I do them, and I've always done them like this. I've never I use both sides of the card. So instead of putting 9 cards where you see the back of the cards, I would put card, 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 card. Otherwise, I'd have 5 binders worth of stuff. So you're not going to see the backs of these cards unless I take them out just to make more room. I've done that with my baseball cards. I've done it with all my cards. You know. I mean, heck, but I got like an old Saint pennant over here. I have a picture of well, I dropped it so the glass is broken, but I have a frame of when Drew Brees won the NFC Championship. Ah, cool. I don't know if I have a Kamara. I don't think I have an Alvin Kamara card yet. I have his card. I have his signature on a piece of loose leaf paper. And players nowadays, like Michael, it's on the same one with Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas signs M13. Alvin Kamara signs AK-41. They don't even sign their full names anymore because it's free autograph. Adrian Peterson signs AP-28. Although Adrian Peterson wouldn't sign for us. He walked right past us and starts laughing with the trainers on the side. So he never signed for us. And I had his rookie card I wanted to get signed. I wanted Coby Fleener because I have Coby Fleener's rookie card with the Colts. I wanted him to sign it, but he's gone now, so, I can't get him signed. If we re-sign Adrian Peterson, maybe a second shot at that. I have 4 cards of him. I have 2 rookie Adrian Peterson cards. There are certain cards I still want to get signed that just players keep passing up on. I have Michael Thomas card. That's the first card sitting on there. I got to put that one in my binder. I never did put that in the binder yet, but yeah. Hang on, Tenney Alvin Kamara card. I think I saw that one. It's the Tennessee card, I think. Even though I'm an LSU fan, that's why I didn't know he played for Tennessee until he got drafted. I'm like, oh, Tennessee, okay. Tennessee was stupid because they didn't freaking use him. Ah, okay. Texas. Well, you're still near. There are a lot of Saints fans in Texas. And depending on where you live in Texas, or depending on where you live in Louisiana, if you live in the north part of the state, there are a lot of Cowboys fans because the Shreveport shows the freaking Cowboy games up there, so it's stupid. But yeah, don't you just hate that when a football player is supposed to be somewhere and they back out at the last minute? That happened when I went to an autograph signing at Academy. They were supposed to get I can't remember who it was. They advertised for a Saints player. It wasn't a major player. It was one of the wide receivers. It was backup wide receiver. And he couldn't come for some reason. I forget what. So at the last minute, they got Ryan Griffin. He used to play for the Saints. He was second string, third string. So it's a 2-hour autograph session. So he's sitting there, and there was like 10 people in line. So I got like anything I wanted signed. I got a picture, a card, something else signed, football. And he's sitting there, and after about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, he's just sitting there, and he's like, okay, anybody else want anything signed? And he got paid for 2 hours, so he's just sitting there. So we didn't stay the whole 2 hours, so he probably left. But because they were like, who are you? Who are you? And I'm like, this is freaking Ryan Griffin. He played for Tulane. Crying out loud. He's with the Saints now. People like, oh, okay. That's awesome. I have a few college cards and stuff like that. I had Tom Brady's rookie card with it was the less expensive rookie card, Skybox. I pulled it out 2001 or 2000, and it had Michigan card. And I sold it after he won his 4th Super Bowl. I put it up on eBay. It only got me $9.50. It was in mint condition. I should have freaking held on to it after the 5th Super Bowl. But then again, I realized it was a Skybox. It was his less valuable rookie card. Out of like all his rookie cards, this was the least valuable. It was worth like maybe $15. And I had one bid on it. It was a freaking card collector. It was a card shop that bid on it, and the bid went $9.50. So I'm sure they bought it for me, and they probably sold it for $50 to somebody. So they probably made a huge profit. That's why I don't like card places and pawn shops and shit buying stuff. But then again, eBay, you have to sell it to them. I should have colluded. I should have got my friend to bid on it, and bid like $20 or $50. Then that guy would have never. Then a few days later, I could have put it up again. But yeah, I definitely would have done that. Hell. All right. I didn't even have my volume on. Well, that's okay. You heard me. You heard me speak anyway. So, but I didn't even have my volume on. So I'm like, all right, well. I was listening and watching to a few games. But yeah, like I said, if you want to follow my my regular account, it's FIELDGUY316. You don't have to if you want to. It's just I usually talk on that like every night, every couple of nights. I'm just talking about anything on there. just trying to build up a fan base. I don't care who follows me on there, as long as they ain't Falcons, Panthers, or Bucks fans, or 49ers, or Rams, or Patriots fans. Well, Patriots, I don't care. But, Cowboys fans either. I don't want them following me. Pain in the ass Cowboys fans. But yeah, the second video or the third video is posted on the third video, because second one's the Teron Armstead signing. The third one is the Drew Brees signing, which is in the middle. But yeah, I have the camera like right. My friend's filming us, so I film it at the end, and I hit a button by accident. I did this angel filter. So at the end of the video, you see Drew Brees walking away in a pure white. It looks like Drew Brees is an angel, and you couldn't have viewed it any better. But yeah, so oh, you have Willie Roaf? I have a bunch of Willie Roaf rookie cards. He follows me on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, I think it's the real Willie Roaf. He follows pretty much any Saints fan. 49ers. No, 49ers used to be the Saints' rival back in the day when they had Joe Montana and Steve Young. So I hate the four. When we the Saints were in the NFC West, it was us, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Falcons. That was the NFC West until that realignment in 2001 when they put the Rams with the Seahawks. The Rams and the 49ers went with the Seahawks and the other teams. And then later on, we got the Panthers in the NFC West, which became the NFC South when they took the other teams out. And we also got the Bucks. The Bucks came from NFC Central because the Buccaneers used to be with the Bears, the Lions, and the Packers. So, but yeah, me personally, or I do personally, but I don't know how to post pictures, so I don't have any pictures on my Instagram. But that is the Instagram right there. That is our Instagram account, if you want to go on there. Yeah, don't remind me of that game. I was alive at that game. I was alive. I think I was like 8 months old or something, but I was alive. No, the 35. Wait. I know what you're talking about. That's the 1980 season. Yeah, we sucked that year. 1979, we blew a lead against the Raiders. Big lead, like 35 to 10 or something like that. 35. Yeah, we blew. That was Joe Montana's coming out party. The referee screwed us so much in the 80s. If you go on YouTube and you look at the old games, the referee screwed us in 2 or 3 games that cost us a playoff berth in 1989 or 91. One of those years, we went 10-6. I think it was 89, and we lost 2 games. I think it was against the 49ers, and we should have beat those 49ers. One game, we lost 22, I think 22-21 or 24-23. And we missed a field goal, but we should have had a touchdown. They called it back. Morton Anderson missed a 47-yard field goal, I think it was, which is kind of odd because Morton don't miss. This was in the Superdome. And the referee screwed us completely. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't like the 49ers at all. Even though they're not in another division anymore. As far as NFC South, they're in the NFC West again, but I don't like them because I grew up with the 49ers and the Rams in our division. Like I said, it was the Saints, the 49ers, the Rams, and the Falcons. That was the NFC West up until 2001 when they realigned all the teams and put them geographically close, which makes sense. Really they could put us with the Cowboys, but I hope they never do. So, and now we have, it's us, the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Bucks. So it is what it is. Man, hell. Oh, man. Hakeem dropped the ball. Yep. Isaiah Hakeem. He signed with that was in 2000. He played for the Saints for a year or two. I think in like 2004, 2005, somewhere in there. He signed with the Saints. And he played a little bit. I think he played mostly return, but yeah, that was we had a big ass lead, like 31-0 or something. And the Rams came back, and I think they made it 31-28. And the Rams got the ball with like a minute and a half left, and I was like, oh shit, we're gonna lose. Damn it, we need a miracle. And Brian Milne, who played like 2 years for the Saints, special teamer, obscurity, he fell on the football. Tried sucking ears. There are a bunch of names you can call what you call sucking ears is good. You call them the fucking ears, the sucking ears, queering ears. I don't know. Sucking ears are good. 49ers are the 40 whiners. I used to call the Rams the Spams or the Jams or, whatever, or the Dams. You just make up useful names for them. Panthers are the Kitties, or a derogatory name for that, however you want to say it. Falcons are the fail cants, or the fail. There's another word you could say for that, but of course, yeah. Well, you said with the Buccaneers, but hell, I can be a better quarterback than Jameis Winston. This wall right here is a better quarterback than Jameis Winston. I guarantee you, at least this wall won't throw an interception. So, shit. Even though Matt Ryan threw a butt interception, that man, Matt Ryan, threw an interception to a guy's ass. He's actually better than Jameis Winston. And that's the only person he's better than. So, I don't give any credit to, never give any credit to any of the receivers in the division. So, I never seem to. You can. I use derogatory words for those teams. I could say them on here, but I don't want to get. YouTube might flag me for shit. They have nothing else better to do than whack off and watch. But yeah, I think we're gonna win the division. I don't see why we wouldn't. We have a good team. We have an excellent team. Drew Brees says we still have a lot of work to do, which I agree. You can't focus. Last year was last year. You got to put that in the rearview mirror in the blinder. This year is a whole different year. We all start out 0-0. So, it's all good. So I'm like, well, I saw you got just as many subscribers as we do. I think we got 53. We had 54. It keeps fluctuating. It was 50. It goes 54, 53, 52, 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. It goes up and down. I think when I saw yours, you have 51. I think. So then again, we've had this account for 3 or 4 years, and for like 3 years, we didn't make a video off of it. I kept telling my friend, record, but because I don't know how to put videos on here, and I don't know how to download and all this other crap. Luckily, luckily YouTube did the beta where I can broadcast live streams through the Google Chrome. So, oh man, let me see what time it is. I think I might go in a minute or so, go eat something, whatever. I mean, hell, if you follow me on my Field Guy 3116 account, I did a live stream for 3.5 hours once, and I still had 2 or 3 people talking on there. And I really got tired and I got burnt out. It was like 3 in the morning. I said, I'm going to sleep. I was just going to leave the live stream on and let them talk. It was so funny. But usually on here, I do videos and no one comments until after the fact. One time I had a few Saints YouTubers on here, and they chatted with me. I mean, that's why I do these videos. You know, I try to keep up with this. I've done a lot of these on Facebook. Our Facebook page has almost 19,000 people. You know, I don't ever do this I never want to do this for the money or anything like that. Of course, you have to get 1,000 subs before you can even come close. Anyway, it would be under my friend's name, so I would never get anything off of this anyway. I'd have to fight him tooth and nail. But I just do this. I want to talk to the fans. You know, now I might make a video every day or every couple of days, depending on if there's big enough Saints news. So I've had people delete me because of that. But hey, you know, I want to do what I want to do. You know, I want to bring the Saints news. I want to bring the Who Dat Nation together, talk, you know, hopefully build up the page, you know, get as many Saints YouTubers as we can on here. I follow pretty much any Saints YouTuber. If I see they like the Saints, I follow them. So, you know, you can only follow 1,000 people. I think I'm at like 850. So I still got some of them are dead accounts probably, so I'm gonna have to delete those. But yeah. But I think tomorrow, the next day, I'm gonna do the Saints cards. You know, I only planned on doing this video for like 15 minutes, so you came at the right time. So I'm glad I got to chat with you, you know. But I don't know what part you came in. I think you came in at the end, but you can go back and watch it. And if you want, you can like the video. You don't have to. You know, you can like it if you want, share it around, you know. That's if you want. Your opinion, you know, your call. Share it to any Saints fans, you know. But I think I'm gonna wrap this video up for now because I'm tired. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. But yeah, you can go back and watch my Saints autographs. But like I said, tomorrow or the next day, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna show my binders off and stuff like that. If you want to hit that notification bell thingy, I don't know. All these YouTubers, they say like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell thingy. I don't know. But I appreciate you viewing, Ty. And when you get, I'm gonna check your channel whenever you put your Saints card collection or whatever. Hey, there we go. We got a like. Appreciate the like. I'm going to hit the notification bell on yours so that way it'll tell me. But sometimes YouTube don't tell right away. It'll say so-and-so is live, and it'll be like 18 minutes ago. So, you know, but even if it's not live, I'm still going to watch it. I'm going to give it a like and, you know, all that stuff. So, I appreciate the love, Ty, you know, whatever. So, I'm going to go for now. But, like I said, probably tomorrow I'm gonna do the binders and stuff like that. So it's an 1 hour and 5 minute video. Hooray! I could probably be on here for another 2 or 3 hours if I want, but I don't know. My voice hurts, and like I said, I'm hungry. So, but I'm gonna go for now. So I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you liking and subbing, and you know, I look forward to seeing your videos as well. So I'm going to let you go for now, man. So I appreciate you. Have a good night. Anybody who watches this, have a good one. Until next time, who dat, go Saints. Who